TFT Set 11 Patch 14.7 will address many of the overperforming and underperforming aspects of Set 11, from champions and traits to augments and items. In today's video, we will mainly focus on the top 3 comps that got buffed on this new patch 14.7. InkShadow-Trickshot. As InkShadow was struggling with the meta, Riot decided to give some needed buff to this trait. Now InkShadow trait is getting huge damage buff and damage reduction on its all breakpoints. Kai'Sa is also getting buffed, and top it off, all the InkShadow items are also getting buff. Xayah is also getting buffed. Now for the comp, it will focus on 7 InkShadow and 2 Trickshot with Kai'Sa and Xayah as main carry. Early game. Early on you can play around 3 InkShadow with 2 Sniper. Here if you get a tank InkShadow item you can give it to Jax or Aatrox. Or else if you get damage InkShadow item Senna can use it. You can make items on Caitlyn and Senna and later on transfer it to Kai'Sa and Xayah. Itemization. Kai'Sa's best in slot items are Infinity Edge, Ginsa's Rageblade, and Tattoo of Bombardment. Additionally, Hand of Justice, Tattoo of Fury, and Giant Slayer are also good. Xayah is best with Infinity Edge, Giant Slayer, and Last Whisper. Red buff, Ginsa's Rageblade, and Hand of Justice are also good. And tanks can use Even Shroud, Gargoyle Stoneplate, Warmog's Armor, Dragon's Claw, Steadfast Heart, Sunfire Cape, Redemption, Crown Guard, Bramble Vest, Tattoo of Protection, and Vitality. Hooter's best in slot items are Titan's Resolve, Bloodthirster, and Tattoo of Force. Additionally, you can also use Warmog's Armor, Dragon's Claw, and Bramble Vest. As for ideal augments, Tiny Titans, Harmacist, Tiny but Deadly, Pandora's Item, Good for Something, Epic, Raining Gold, Rain Cement, Lucky Ricochet, InkShadow Crest are all good option. And for InkShadow emblem carriers Aleoi, Caitlyn, and Shin are ideal options. In mid-game, you can go 5 InkShadow to bolster your comp, and prioritize on keeping a good econ and stay healthy to reach level 8, where you have to roll to stabilize your board. Late game. Depending on if we have InkShadow emblem, our final board will change. If we go for 7 InkShadow with emblem, in level 8 our ideal board will look like this, and after level 9 we can add Ornn or Set to bolster the front line. If we only go for 5 InkShadow, the board will look like this. Porcelain carry. Ashe was already doing pretty good last patch, and she got her attack damage buffed. Lux also got her spell damage increased. Also, Arcanist got buffed on its 4 and 6 breakpoints. Now for the comp, it will be around 4 Porcelain, for Arcanist, and 2 Sniper. In early game you can play around Caitlyn and Kog'Maw with Warden tanks. With 2-star units you can easily go full win streak on stage 2. For early power you can make items on Caitlyn and Kog'Maw and transfer those to Ashe and Lysandra later on. In mid game you can add 4 Warden to bolster your frontline, and prioritize on keeping a good econ and stay healthy to reach level 8. Now for the itemization and the best augments for this comp. Ashe's best in slot items are Ginsa's Rageblade, Infinity Edge, and Last Whisper. Alternatively, Deathblade, Giant Slayer, and Red buff are also good. Lux is best with Spear of Sojin, Nashor's Tooth, and Jeweled Gauntlet. Archangel's Staff, Static Shiv, and Rabadon's Deathcap are also good. Lysandra's best in slot items are Spear of Sojin, Hextech Gunblade, and Jeweled Gauntlet. Alternatively, Adaptive Helm, Rabadon's Deathcap, and Hand of Justice also good. Our main Tankamumu can use Warmog's Armor, Dragon's Claw, Protector's Vow, Steadfast Heart, Sunfire Cape, Redemption, Crown Guard, Bramble Vest, and Even Shroud. As for ideal augment, Pandora's Item, Good for Something, Epic, Little Buddies, Raining Gold, Rain Cement, Long Shot, Boiling Point, Porcelain Crest, and Sniper Crest are all good options. And for Porcelain emblem carriers Aleoi, Set, and Nautilus are ideal options. Late game. After racing level 8 we have to roll for 2-star Ashe and stabilize our board. After level 9 your board will consist of 4 Porcelain with 2 Sniper, where Lysandra and Ashe will be our main carry, and as main tanks Amumu, Set, and Nautilus will hold up the front line. Duelist Reroll. Tristana was already really strong last patch. Riot still decided to buff her damage in all stars level. Early on you need to play around 4 Duelist with Darius, Kiana, Yasuo, and Tristana. Also if you get a Duelist emblem, early on you can use Kindred or Kha'Zix to carry. For early power you can make items on Kha'Zix and Kindred and later transfer those to Volibear and Tristana. In mid-game our priority should be keeping good econ and staying healthy to reach level 7. We need to reroll at level 7 as it has the best odds of getting 3-cost champions. Always remember to scout before rerolling. If anyone is contesting Tristana and Volibear you can go higher level to play higher cost carriers like Lee Sin, Aurelia, and Wukong. As always, itemization and augment is really important. Tristana's best in slot items are Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, and Hand Hand of Justice. Additionally, Bloodthirster, Ginsa's Rageblade, and Giant Slayer are also good. Volibear is best with Bloodthirster, Titan's Resolve, and Warmog's Armor. Bramble Vest, Even Shroud, and Sunfire Cape are also good. Dana's best items are Sunfire Cape, Dragon's Claw, and Warmog. Additionally, Gargoyle's Stoneplate, Redemption, and Titan's Resolve are also good. Lee Sin's best in slot items are Bloodthirster, Titan's Resolve, and Hand of Justice. Additionally, Steric's Gauge, Giant Slayer, and Edge of Night are also good. Aurelia can use Red Buff, Ginsa's Rageblade, and Renan's Hurricane. Additionally, Rageblade, Infinity Edge, and Giant Slayer are also good. Wukong is best with Bloodthirster, Steric's Gauge, and Edge of Night. Titan's Resolve, Hand of Justice, and Infinity Edge are all viable items. Best and recommended augments for this comps are Rolling for Days, 2 for 1, Team Building, Tiny Titans, Harmacist, Tiny but Deadly, You Have My Sword, Trade Sector, Duelist Crest, Extended Duel, and Heroic Grab Bag. Now for the ideal Duelist emblem user. Early game you can use it on Kha'Zix, Kinraid, and Yone. Late game Dana and Wukong are best user for Duelist Crest. Late game. After getting 3-star Tristana and Volibear, we need to prioritize on leveling. In level 8 your ideal board will look like this. After level 9 our board will look like this. And if you have a Duelist emblem, you can go for 8 Duelist. And the board will be as follows. Honorable mention, with Kindred getting huge damage buff, playing Dryad Kindred reroll comp with tempo is a viable option now. Soraka also got massive damage buffs on all of her abilities, so now Heavenly Soraka carry will be pretty good. I highly recommend you guys to try it out for yourselves to push your rank. Remember to subscribe to our channel, Item Swap, so you never miss out on our latest videos and exciting content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy gaming!